Insect detection using SVM techniques of image processing. Abstract: a multi-class support vector machine classifier is presented in this paper, along with its application to insect detection and classification. In the machine learning group, support vector machines, SVM, are a well-known approach for binary classification problems. MCSVMs, multi-class SVMs, are typically generated by combining multiple binary SVMsThe. The aim of this research is to demonstrate, first, the robustness of various types of kernels for multi-class SVM classifiers, second, a comparison of different multi-class SVM constructing methods, such as 1 against 1 and 1 against all, and finally, a comparison of multi-class SVM classifier accuracy to Adaboost and Decision Tree. 1 against all support vector machines, OAASVM, outperform 1 against 1 support vector machines, OAASVM, with polynomial kernels, according to simulation performance. On insect datasets from the UCI machine learning dataset, OAASVM outperforms Adaboost and Decision Tree classifiers in terms of accuracy. Keywords: support vector machine, SVM classification, boosting, multi-class SVM. Introduction. Plant diseases have wreaked havoc, as they can significantly reduce the quality and quantity of agricultural products. It causes a lot of harm. Crop loss due to pests in India is estimated to be between 10 and 30% per year, with insect pests accounting for 26% of the total. Vapnik 1 suggested support vector machines, SVMs, which are a group of similar supervised learning methods for classification, regression, and ranking. SVMs are classification prediction tools that employ machine learning theory as a principled and extremely reliable approach for maximizing detection and classification predictive accuracy. SVMs are techniques that use a hypothesis space of linear separators in a high-dimensional feature space and are trained with an optimization theory learning algorithm that allows a learning bias derived from statistical learning theory 1, 2. To design separating hyperplanes for classification problems, the SVM technique was developed. SVM was generalized in the 1990s for constructing nonlinear separating functions and approximating real-valued functions. Text categorization, character recognition, bioinformatics, bankruptcy prediction, spam categorization, and other applications of SVMs are only a few examples. 5. The remainder of the paper is laid out as follows. The classification of SVMs is introduced in Section 2, along with a formulation of a one-class SVM. Section 3 shows how binary SVMs are used to solve the multi-class SVMs problem using various methods. The experimental results are presented in Section 4 to demonstrate the superiority of multi-class SVM over other decision tree classifiers, and the conclusion is presented in Section 4. 2. Methodology. The concept of decision hyperplanes, which define decision boundaries in input space or high-dimensional feature space, underpins SVM classification. From a collection of named training datasets, SVM creates linear functions, hyperplanes in either input or feature space. This hyperplane will attempt to separate positive and negative samples. The linear separator is usually designed to have the greatest distance between the hyperplane and the nearest negative and positive samples. This, intuitively, leads to accurate classification for training data that is similar to, but not identical to, testing data. During the training process, SVM uses a data matrix as input data and marks of sample as belonging to a specific class, positive, or not, negative, negative. Each sample in the matrix is treated by SVM as a row in an input space or high-dimensional feature space, with the number of attributes indicating the space's dimensionality. The best hyperplane that separates each positive and negative training sample is determined by the SVM learning algorithm. The qualified SVM can be used to make predictions about test samples, which are new to the class. Conclusion. The specifics of the multi-class SVM architecture were discussed in this paper, as well as experimented hypothyroid dataset classification results. Using the MCSVM classifier with various types of kernels, Comparative results for hypothyroid classification have been given. The experimental results show that MCSVM outperforms Adaboost and Decision Tree in terms of efficiency and accuracy. It has also been shown that the accuracy of OAASVM with polynomial kernel is superior to that of other methods.